Hello everybody. In this video I'm going to walk you through how to conduct what we call a make or buy analysis. A make or buy analysis walks you through the cost of on-site preparation for a particular food item versus the cost of buying a convenience food alternative. So in my example today, we're going to use filet mignon. So the first part of our make or buy analysis is to figure out the cost of on-site preparation. Well, to do that, we first need to calculate our food cost. So we'll see that our daily need is 300 8-ounce filet mignons per day. So the first thing we want to do in calculating food cost is figure out how many servings per pound we get. So there's 16 ounces in a pound. So we would divide that by 8 ounces to see that there are 2 steaks per pound. So the next step we would do is we need to figure out how many total pounds we need. Well, if we need 300 servings and there are 150, there's 2 steaks in a pound, so 300 over 2, that tells us that we need 150 pounds of meat. So now what we have to do is figure that out in packages, because you'll see the filet mignon cost is $9.50 per pound, but it's sold in 10-pound packages for $82.50. So 150 over 10 tells me, number of pounds we need divided by 10 pounds in the package tells me that we need 15 packages. From here I can figure out my food cost. I need 15 packages times $82.50 per package. That gives me a food cost of $237.50. So now we have to consider the labor cost, because we're going to do on-site production, then there's going to be labor involved. So the prep time is 2 hours, including all of our setup, cleanup, prep, and cooking. So we would take our 2 hours and multiply that by $14.50 per hour, because that's what we pay our employees per hour. So that shows that we have $29. Most people would stop here. This is where the common mistake is, but we are not done. You have to figure in the cost of the fringe benefits, things like health care and other types of benefits you give people. So that comes out to 20%. So we would take our $29 and times it by 20%, which is 0.20 as a decimal. And that shows us that we have another $5.80 in benefits costs. So for our total labor costs, we got to add the 29 plus the $5.80, and our true labor cost is $34.80. So now our total cost, that would just be our food cost plus our labor cost. So that would be our $1,237.50 plus our $34.80. So that shows that our total cost for on-site production for what we need is going to be $1,272.30. So per portion, so we would take the total cost of $1,272.30 and divide that by 300, because we're getting 300 portions. That shakes out to 4.241, and we always want to round to the nearest cent, so that would round to $4.24 for our per portion cost. So if this part made sense to you, then keep going in this video. If this part didn't make sense, rewind this and rewatch this portion of the video. So now we move on to part B, the cost of the convenience food alternative. So again, here we need to figure out how many packages we're going to need. Well, we need 150 pounds. We figured that out earlier. The packages are 10 pounds each. So 150 over 10, we still need 15 packages. But in this case, the packages are $93.50. They're a little bit more expensive because the steaks have already been trimmed and prepped nicely. So we would take $93.50 times that by 15. So that gives us our food cost of $1,402.50. Now in this case, there's no labor cost because since this is coming in fully prepped, we don't need any of our people to work with it. So we just go right to our per portion cost, like our $1,402.50 divided by our 300 portions, which comes out to 4.675. Again, we round to the nearest cent. So that really is $4.68 for our per portion cost. So now we do our per portion cost comparison between the alternatives. We've now calculated the cost of on-site production and the cost of convenience food production. So now we want to compare them. So for our per portion cost comparison, it's $4.68 for the convenience food. Okay. So let me just type that in. $4.68 for the convenience option. And then we'll subtract it's $4.24 for the on-site option. So when we do that subtraction, we see that it's a 44-cent difference per portion. That might not sound like a lot, but that's going to start to add up. So our daily per portion cost difference. So if we're doing 300 portions a day at 44 cents a portion, at a 44-cent difference per portion, we would take our 44 cents and times it by 300, which is $132. So if we were to go with the cheaper alternative, we'd be saving $132 per day. So now how much will we be saving per week? Well, let's take that $132 and times it by 7 because there's 7 days in a week. So we'd be saving $924 per week. Now this is starting to amount to some serious money. Imagine if you earned an additional $924 per week. You could do a lot with that money. So now we get to our annual per portion cost difference. So if we know that we're saving $924 in a week, there's 52 weeks in a year, so times that by 52, and that tells you that we are saving $48,048 per year. So I draw your attention back to part C. Yes, it's only a 44-cent difference per portion, but when you're working in large volume, 44 cents adds up to a lot over the course of a day, a week, and a year. So the cheaper alternative, which will be our final answer here, is on-site preparation. On-site preparation had the lower per portion cost difference, and as you can see, that saves us a lot of money. So in the case of filet mignon, it makes more sense to do the trimming ourselves. That's the key takeaway from a make or buy analysis. This is a very important concept in this class, so if there's anything in this video you saw that you're confused about, please rewatch the video. If that doesn't answer your question, please come see me, and we'll get it cleared up, because I really want you to understand this concept before we move on. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.